were laid off this morning.
Lexus Martin joins us live with what their story is. How many are we talking?
So Bruce Wood says that around 25 people were laid off at the commissary behind me. He says he proudly cooked hundreds of desserts daily for over 40 years. Now he says this is the spot where he lost his job just days before Christmas, before the sun was even up this morning.
I did my job. I took it serious. You know, the customers out there is what paid my bills. And anything that was wrong, I was one that spoke up for the people.
Taste the tradition is the slogan for Frisch's pumpkin pie. And for 41 years, Bruce Woods has carried on that tradition as the head baker at Frisch's commissary in Walnut Hills.
I'm the only one that ain't never missed a day or ain't never been late.
Woods says in a meeting at 6 a.m. on Friday morning, 5 days before Christmas, he says he found out his days of making pumpkin pies are over.
Back in it, baby, just in a town. I'm on the edge, I ain't coming down. I get too high, I'm afraid of the ground. I'm young and I'm paid to play with these sounds. Ignoring the call, she shutting that gown. Started at the top and I'm taking it down. Up the champagne, took a break from the brown on a rampage. I've been giving it round. Shawty been solid some time now. I'm alive for the wine, dying and I'm with it. Look where we started and look where we at. I can see where we headed, but I can't see me finish. 3 years ago, I was down on my last. Was stuck at the crib, I couldn't get out of my bed. Then I realized it's all in my head. And I can't go back to the past, yeah. Except now I'm moving, put all in the music for more like a movement is brewing. I cannot picture us losing. I'm sharp when I shoot it, the world is my tutor. She wanna live block in public, but know that I'm published, we settle for safety. Not in the street, but I'm on the same muscle, that schedule been driving her crazy. They talk like they know me, but know that they bluffing unless it's somebody that pays me. Keep minding your business, the money been printing, my nigga just gotta go get it. I'm in the zone through the winter. I'm trying to see Rome, see Venice. I'm at the summit, I'm thumbing my budget, my nigga, it's nothing, just part of my image. I need a minute. I know they live it, admit it, I'm teed up. Little baby, she a teaser. Tell her to follow the leader. I put that weight on my shoulders, so let's try not to check in my knees, yeah. Really not nobody real, it feel like the stars align and you can see, yeah. Just look at the drip, it's lit. I've been on 10, I've been on 10. I'm active, yeah. Sliding that thing, tell them to step back, cause I'm.
What's going on, fam? This is your boy Deontay, and I'm back with another video. Man, and this story here is sad. A lot of people have gone through this. A lot of us have gone through this. You've been at a job, your regular 9 to 5, 3 to 11, third shift, and you get out here and you grind it out. You put your all into these jobs, and you are not appreciated. You just a number to them. You just a number. You there to make money for them, help put the CEOs' kids through college. You funding their yachts. You funding their lifestyle. And when it's over, it's over. If they want to get rid of you, you done. They decide to shut the doors down, you done. It's a lot of companies now. We got the Big Lots going out of business. We got this company here in particular from Cincinnati, Ohio, Frisch's, based out of Cincinnati, Ohio, Frisch's. I remember being a kid, my mother taking me and my sister to plenty of nights to Frisch's for dinner. They have pretty good food, and it's a lot of people out here in Cincinnati like, man, I'm gonna miss Frisch's, but these workers are out of work. They out of work. They shut them all down. They didn't pay their bills, didn't pay the rent. And it's pretty much over with. And this guy right here, Bruce Woods, put in so many years, and just like that, it's over with. You know, and it was like all of a sudden thing. They anticipated getting laid off, but they didn't know exactly when it was coming. They knew it was coming, but they didn't know exactly when. And this company decides to fire, like, let's take everybody off a couple days before Christmas. And that's sad because this guy might have had grandkids, might have had a wife, might have had somebody he was taking care of in the family, might have had a sick relative. Anything, you know, people got issues. These everyday people, we got everyday issues, man. You know, and it's tough. It's tough out here to even find a job at that age that he is. It's hard for him. It's going to be difficult to start over, and he's not a spring chicken. So a lot of companies going to be looking at his age like, you know, They might not come out and say it, but they gonna really be looking at that. I'm just being real. But this was a sad story, and I wanted to watch the rest of this news clip, but they brought this out on the news, and it's sad, man. He gonna get into his severance package, what they offered him as a severance package, and it was unbelievable. Out of all the years that he did, for the money they offered him in the severance package, it was shocking, man. But we're gonna take a look at this clip and see what's going on here.
Paper at the Frisch's commissary said he and every other employee were laid off this morning. Let's start with the story of how many.
So Bruce Wood says that around 25 people were laid off at the commissary behind me. He says he proudly cooked hundreds of desserts daily for over 40 years. Now he says this is the spot where he lost his job just days before Christmas, before the sun was coming up this morning.
To get my job, I took a sip.
He looked familiar too, like I'd seen him before.
Anything that one spoke up for the people.
Taste the tradition is the slogan for Frisch's pumpkin pie. And for 41 years, Bruce Woods has carried on that tradition
41 years.
as the head baker at Frisch's commissary in Walnut Hills.
I'm the only one that missed day of it.
Woods says in a meeting at 6 a.m. on Friday morning, 5 days before Christmas, he says he found out his days of making pumpkin pies are over.
We knew it was coming because the store shut. But the doors never pushed covered. So everybody be here at 6 o'clock. And tell you that you lose your job.
Woods says he is one of about 25 employees who lost their jobs at the commissary Friday morning. He says they were offered severance packages, which he says included information about not talking to the media. But he doesn't believe the package reflects how much he put into this company and into serving its customers.
I had 3 weeks of vacation time. Actually, I had 19 days.
Wow.
And I only get paid the service, a service package. What is that?
We sent this email to the company asking about the layoffs, how this will impact the restaurants that are still open, and the terms of the contracts that Woods alleges they signed. We have not heard back. Woods says he's getting $2,000 in his severance package, which he says doesn't come close to the amount of PTO and sick days he's earned.
Wow.
It just hurts me that I was here every day and then they give me this. I had no choice but to sign the package. If you don't sign it, you get nothing. So I had to sign it.
Woods says he worked 13-hour days during the pandemic. He says he had a serious surgery after he was diagnosed with prostate cancer and returned to baked pies, fudge cakes, and cheesecakes for the tri-state as quick as he could.
I begged my doctor, let me come back to work. I want to come back to work.
Generations have brought their families to Frisch's. Woods says that tradition is over.
Everything ain't gonna be the same at Frisch.
Oh man,
This is the
that is
backbone of the
sad,
company.
man.
This is where it came from. Where you getting it now? I had no clue.
Sad. This is sad, man. This man put in 41 years of his life, worked through the pandemic, 13-hour days, 13-hour shifts, was diagnosed with prostate cancer, got an operation, begged the doctor to let him come back to work early because he needed to go to work. This is sad, man. And only thing they offered him was $2,000, and he never missed a day. I guess fuck his PTO, fuck all the time off earned, the vacation time. I mean, wow, $2,000. $2,000. These jobs do not value y'all. This is exactly why I decided to go and start my own business, because I got tired of being at these jobs where I was undervalued. This man put in 41 years. That's half of a lifetime. 41 years. 41 years. I'm only 42. And all they offered this man was $2,000. Are you kidding me? You know, my heart goes out to this gentleman, man. He's been there since 1983. Put in hard work. hard work, dedication, speaking up for the employees when stuff was off. He was the one advocating for his co-workers. And I mean, that's years of hard work, rain, sleet, and snow, no missed days, regardless of what the weather was, regardless of what he had going on in life, working hurt, working sick. I mean, doing what he had to do. This is the epitome of a hard-working man. And all they can give him was $2,000. Out of all the millions and millions and millions of dollars this company made, all they can give this man was $2,000. These jobs don't care, man. They don't. It's like you can get in here and work your tail off day in and day out, go above and beyond for these companies, and they so cutthroat. They'll drop you in a beat of a heartbeat, in a heartbeat. They'll drop you, let you go, and won't think no more about you. The show goes on. It's like when an employee passes away, the show must go on. Remind me when this might be a little off topic, but it's kind of the same thing. But there was a wrestler by the name of Owen Hart back in 1999, wrestled for the WWE. It was an incident where he was coming down for some kind of prop. They had him on some kind of those things that they hook you onto, like a harness. They was lowering him down to the ring on a harness. He was playing some kind of superhero character, and the harness broke, and he fell and hit his head and killed him instantly gone. His blood was in the ring, and the show went on. He died in front of all those fans, but the show had to go on. His co-workers, his fellow wrestlers, had to go out there and perform in front of all these people, knowing that their colleagues, somebody they traveled on the road months in, months out, years on the road, you sharing hotel rooms, and the show had to go on. All this on their mind. You breaking bread together, you helping your coworker, your fellow wrestler through divorce, through missing his family, through substance abuse, and to see your comrade land in the middle of the ring, get carted out in bad shape, gone. You still had to go out there and do what you had to do. Long as they made Vince McMahon billions of dollars, the show had to go on. And that's just how it is with these regular companies. You know, it's so sad to see people I work with and see how they put time in and dedicate themselves and take pride in what they do, and they gone, and then not even a week, their job is reposted again. Business got to keep going. It's sad, man. But I wish I knew this guy's information. Maybe I could look him up and do something special for this guy, man. He needs $2,000. Just that don't sit. That's not right. It don't sit well with me at all that they did this man like that. $2,000 in severance pay. You know, when you go back to work Monday and you see this video, think about this guy. Think about it before you keep going above and beyond. Now, I understand, like, if you're in the nursing field, yeah, nursing and working in direct care, helping the elderly, helping the mentally disabled, those are rewarding jobs to do, rewarding opportunities. You out there actually changing lives. You actually out there doing what you got to do. I can appreciate those kind of positions and those kind of jobs, essential jobs. But these restaurants and all that stuff that pay you $8, $9, $10 an hour and expect you to just do crazy amounts of work, like, and talk to you like shit. I remember working at White Castles in 2019, and a few of the people in leadership talked to me like shit. You had kids that was about my son age trying to talk to me like shit, and I had to check that shit. I say, you know what? I'm about to start my own job, but when you go back to work Monday, think about this story. Think about that before you lift another motherfucking finger for these motherfuckers. Where wouldn't give a fuck if you drop dead today, because they gonna repost that job and keep it moving. I'm not saying that they should just soak in sorrow, but think about it. When you going to work sick, you neglecting your health, losing sleep, you're stressing about these jobs that don't give a damn about you. They just give a damn about a buck. Think about this story. How this man put 41 years in, was diagnosed with prostate cancer, got an operation, and begged his doctor to come back to work because he had to go back to work, and they still let him go and gave him $2,000 in severance package. After 41 years of all the accrued PTO time, the accrued vacation days, no days missed. Sad. Think about this story before you go on those jobs. Oh, I gotta get in here for John. I gotta get in here for Jim. Oh, I gotta make sure Steve has this. Fuck them. Worry about you. Worry about your health. Keep your health in order. Make sure you're getting your rest. Make sure you eating right. Do not let these jobs overwork you. Don't stress about these jobs that if you was gone today, they gonna be all right tomorrow. They kids are still gonna go to the top-notch colleges while we struggle to put our kids through regular school. We struggling to keep gas in the car, struggling to keep food in the fridge, keep the lights on. They ain't struggling. Them CEOs ain't struggling at all. Start your own shit. Find out what it is that you're good at and start your own business and enjoy what you do. I started my own business 5 years ago, and I've been so happy. I'm not under the control of somebody else telling me when to take a break, when to come back early, calling me in, trying to get me to come in on my days off and get there and try to overwork you. Nah. Or talking to you like you ain't shit. Most of these jobs don't even take the time to look at your resume to see what kind of qualifications you have, and will bring in some young kid and have them ordering you around, but you got 20, 30 years of experience over this person. They have you train a person, and then 2 weeks later, they're your supervisor or manager. But you've been in this company for 20, 30 years, 40 years in this case. They don't give a damn, man. I see too much injustice at these so-called jobs. They can care less, man. They don't care about your qualifications. You deal with unnecessary drama, unnecessary backstabbing. People making little to nothing will go and try to throw you under the bus and don't even go nowhere within the company. And then a couple months later or a year later down the line, they no longer there. It's a lot of people unhappy in these jobs. They pop they shit all day long, how unhappy they are, how they not getting paid enough. And they still there kissing the boss ass, going above and beyond to please a boss. They won't even put that much effort into pleasing the Most High or pleasing themselves, taking care of themselves. Damn, this turban is giving me hell today, but they won't even go above and beyond like that to follow the word of the Lord. But they go above and beyond for a job and for a supervisor that bleed, piss, and shit just like you do. I don't get it, man. We gotta move different and make sure we taking care of self more than anything else. Looking out for self more than anybody else, because these jobs don't care about you. It's best to start your own business and build your own legacy and stay the course. A lot of people was going to business and don't, or get an LLC and don't do nothing with it. They just want to, it look good on paper that you got an LLC. It won't do shit with it. Just let it sit and keep going back and forth to a job that don't appreciate them, into a job that they complain about and put more stress on themselves. I mean, hell, be a content creator. You know, get a YouTube channel started up and find something that you're good at and do tutorials on that. You probably go viral. There's all types of ways to make money besides being at a job like this that don't give a damn about you. Find something that you're good at and start your own. Don't be another Mr. Woods. Some tell me this guy's a good guy and he deserves so much more better. So much better. This is how they do you, man. But let me know what y'all think about the video. You know, I'll really encourage you to, if you're listening to this, to find out what it is that you are good at. Come up with a plan, implement the plan, stay the course, and do it. Start building your dreams, start building your legacy, start looking out for self.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Donations can be made to the Cash App. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Don't you forget at the Jag. Vibe blowing at the Jag. Got the loud jumping.